everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Tuesday, August 1st, 2017. Today we begin with the oddly named Hob from developer Runic Games, coming to PC and PS4 on September 26th. Coming to Nintendo Switch is Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil Revelations, sometime by the end of this year. It's already been announced for Xbox One and PS4, which is coming on August 29th. The second expansion coming to Guild Wars 2, called Path of Fire, will release on September 22nd. It will cost $29.99 US dollars, $25.99 British pounds, or your regional equivalent. The long-awaited Stardew Valley multiplayer is going to make us wait a little bit longer, but should be here by the end of the year. You'll be given the option for up to 3 friends to join shortly after you start a new game. Minecraft has gotten one step closer to complete cross-platform play, as a beta has been released for the PC and Android version, though it does not include server support just yet. And then here's an odd one. An update has rolled out to the Nintendo Switch that fixes the battery issue that I had reported on a few weeks ago. Updating the firmware to version 3.0.1 should fix the issue, but Nintendo says that if you're still experiencing it after the update, to drain your battery either while playing games or while waiting at the home screen, and then when it gets close to 0%, turn it off for a minimum of 30 minutes and then recharge it. They recommend to do this 6 more times, and each time the battery indicator will become more accurate. Wow, such a simple and quick fix. House Party, one of the games that was featured on my show last week, is now back on Steam with one addition: black bars covering anything naughty. Eek Games, the developer, released a patch that will restore the game to its uncensored glory, and I do mean glory, and also said that this was done for financial reasons. They aren't particularly happy about this decision, but Steam is the biggest marketplace to sell PC games, and developers wouldn't make much money if they weren't able to sell their games there. Moving on to this little sucker, which has already caused quite the stir, the SNES Classic pre-orders are going on sale later this month, according to Nintendo. It will launch on September 29th, and let's face it, if you do not pre-order one, you are not going to pay MSRP. And before we move on to the last story today, once again we are going to talk about PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Bluehole's founder Brendan Green has come forward saying he apologizes for the confusion caused, aka sorry you didn't understand, and they were testing out this feature prior to launch to make sure that it works when it was ready. This is just a box with a limited number of items in it and a random number generator and percentages attached to them. So yeah, this needs to be there for a whole month just to see if it works. Something tells me they're striking when the iron is hot and not waiting until next year when things could have possibly cooled down and might not make as much money. That being said, no one should buy this shit, and we should hold them to their promise of not selling cosmetics until after this fee-to-pay game releases out of early access, or it fucking works right! And with that, today's main topic is a little different, because today we are going to talk about a YouTuber and streamer who is one of my biggest influences, both figuratively and literally. Today, Boogie2988 has gone in for gastric bypass surgery and will be taking off the next 2 weeks from creating content, both streaming and making YouTube videos. Though he does say in his latest video he has some content that is ready to go, so it doesn't look like his channel has stopped uploading completely. About a week ago, his surgery was delayed until today, and by the time this episode airs, it should have been completed. Boogie is one of the reasons why I sit in front of this camera right now. He is the reason why I wear headphones on my show, even though it's completely unnecessary. Boogie made it a lot easier for me to start streaming, because the same week he made a video about how to start streaming, I started. I feel as though YouTube itself would not be the place it once was, or the place that it is now, without a man who has spent 10 years on the platform, sporting a wide variety of content, from his off-the-wall and sort of crazy stuff, to his satirical Francis videos, to his vlog and rambling series, talking about everyday things. Some of you may remember a video of his that went viral during the Fine Brothers incident, where he explained the basics of fair use. Boogie, if you watch this, please get well soon, and take your time at getting back to work, but know that there are tons of people who love you and love what you do. Let me know your favorite Boogie2988 video in the comment section down below, and guys, thanks for watching. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again soon. Do any of these inspire you? It's tomorrow's game releases. For PC, Inescapable VR, Underground, Hold My Beer, Blind Witch, Peak Window, Run Krabby Run, Puzzle, Underwater World, Totally Mayhem, The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel, Mindshift, Rescue Team 7, Undertakers, Astoria, The Holders of Power Saga, Vector Wave, Gaia 2200, Fable Rush, and XAOC. For Xbox One, Tacoma and Demetrios, The Big Cynical Adventure. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you tomorrow. And why don't they put advertisements on the Incredible Hulk? He's basically a giant banner. To give a little update on the Boogie situation, I believe his wife has tweeted saying that he has gone through surgery. He has come out just fine. Everything went uncomplicated. Everything was perfect. Surgery went well. I am so worried about him. This is just the beginning, though. He has to... There's a healing process, and then his body has to get used to not taking in so many calories and basically force weight to be lost. It's not gonna be a fun journey. Like, the next year is not gonna be fun for him. Okay, I'm really worried about him. I'm not worried about him like I'm worried about Alex Maurer. Let's put it that way. Not to bring up her, but like I'm worried about the two for different reasons. I'm worried about him physically. Mentally, he's there. He's fine. He's good. I don't think that it will affect him mentally other than positively. It's just his physical, his body, your body can only take so much. Your mind can take a hell of a lot, okay? Believe it or not. Your mind can take a lot of abuse. Your body can only take so much abuse, and he's a 45-year-old man who's 300 plus pounds. I think he's closer to 4 or 5. And, there's damage done to his body. Even after all the weight will be lost. He said that his lower back is just kind of been crushed because of how big he is. And I mean, I'm not putting the man down. I love the man. I love him so much. If you don't know Boogie2988, you will be better off going and subscribing to his channel right now. All you got to do is type in Boogie, and he will be the first one that comes up on YouTube. He's got 4 million subs. He's a great guy. He's got another gaming channel that I'm actually not subscribed to. He's one of the few vloggers I watch on a regular basis. I don't really watch vloggers, but his is one that I watch, especially his Francis videos. I absolutely adore his Francis videos. And I would be honest, if I didn't see the other side of him, if I didn't see the Boogie side as well as the Francis side, I don't know if I would like him as much. Camera's about to overheat, and I don't want to deal with talking anymore. So social media links are over here, everybody. Click over here to subscribe to my channel. Please go subscribe to Boogie too, and click over here to watch yesterday's episode about a streamer named Grims who claims that he banned a bunch of people from PUBG for stream sniping, even though it's really hard to prove that, and I don't think he had any proof. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye.